I'm in Victoria, British Columbia, and I'm going to take a walk along the harbor. Can't quite see it through the clouds, but just kind of those clouds in the far distance, they're hiding mountains across the water where the U.S. border is, where the U.S. those mountains are in the U.S., but those clouds are a bit obscuring it at the moment. It's really beautiful here. All sorts of trees and plants and shrubs, flowers. It's a real beautiful city. I really love being here. And there's these really old weathered rocks. You just wonder the story of some of these geological features. You can hear a fair bit of seabirds here this morning. It's just an outstanding morning. Well, I keep getting better and better shots of those mountains over there, at least by my eye. I hope you can sort of see it on the camera, how all all that dark space along the horizon, the mountains actually poke up above that. It's really quite impressive. Wow, it's such a beautiful morning. So this path obviously follows the contours of the shoreline. So it dips in along these bays. And then we come out to little points where we can sort of see a little bit around the corner. And there's all this just lush trees and greenery, really making it quite beautiful. Making our way further. We started way over there in that bay. Run into a few joggers taking advantage of the beautiful location. Starting to get closer to downtown. A little ways away yet. But we come around another point and can see a little more of the city. There's that some sort of, looks like a coastal vessel operated by the Canadian government. Here's a little happy spot. Sit out and soak it in. We still have a small bay to, another small bay to navigate around along this trail before we get right up close to the downtown area. Bluey. Well, I don't know what they are. So we just dipped inside and around this little tiny bay. And maybe we'll head down this one, take us a little closer to the water. Maybe hard to see, but those yellow chairs are in near the middle of the view there, showing where we've come. As we're just making our way along the harbor. Getting a little bit closer to this other place where they got some boats tied up. Weather's absolutely gorgeous. Hardly any wind. Beautiful sun. People out walking their dogs. Kind of feel, even since we started walking, the city's starting to wake up. As we get closer to downtown, the area becomes a little more manicured. A few larger boats here in this marina. Here's a really nice hedge. Looks like it's just starting to flower with some red flowers. So down there is the downtown area. Getting closer. So it's not here right now, but right where we're looking at, that's where the ferry, one of the ferries, come in to dock. I know the one from the US that comes in docks there, but it's not here at the moment. Okay, here's a prominent lookout point. We're looking back. The Harbour Marina in the farthest distance, that's sort of where we started. And we all walked along the right-hand side. And we're getting closer to the downtown area. This is across the bay. And somewhere in the middle of that shot is the legislature buildings, and that's the pier. You can see some float planes here. And we continue panning around, and eventually we see the bridge we're going to cross. That's actually going to be able to get us to downtown walking, and you can see some traffic going there too. So we're getting a little closer to the bridge and the roadway, so it might be a little louder because of the traffic. Still just some stunning trees in this area all over, and all sorts of variety. So this bridge we're crossing, it's actually a drawbridge, and I've seen it open once when taller vessels have some scheduled to get through here. And once we get across this bridge, that's pretty much, we're in downtown Victoria. If we look this way, you can see this waterway. We can't see how far it goes, it kind of bends around, but it goes up for quite a ways. And this is part of the bay near downtown. And you can see old structure of an older bridge here. Okay, here's kind of a fun shot. This is kind of near the back end of the bay, looking back to where we come a little bit. We'll probably get a couple other shots of this. It's sort of far up in the distance on the right hand side. There's a outcrop of rock we walked around, so where we actually came in is sort of hidden. So that's where we came. And it's a little bit more busy down here. Looks like a float plane's about to take off, perhaps, but he will have to taxi his way down the bay a ways before he actually is allowed to take off, just from traffic. Water traffic. Okay, here's another shot looking up the bay where we walked from on the right hand side. And we're pretty much near the end of it here. Okay, that pretty much ends the harbor walk for today. I'm sitting right by a cenotaph at the end of the bay, near this really fragrant patch of flowers. Hope you enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna go find myself a coffee or something and enjoy the rest of the morning.